Hi everybody and welcome. So hope guys that you are fine, that you're doing well. As we can see right now, the yen is trying to give us some trading opportunities, so make sure that you are watching the yen pairs with us. We are having our eyes on yen pairs, as you can see right now. So let's wait a couple of minutes that the others will join as well the webinar, and then we can start. During the webinar, guys, just feel free to ask anything what bothers you, anything that's not clear to you. So just feel free to use the chat. I can see both chats from those who are watching me on YouTube and for those who are watching me on TradingView as well. And just a quick reminder, just to remind you that this recording and this webinar, this live stream, will be automatically uploaded on my TradingView and YouTube channel, so you can watch it whenever you want. There's usually too much information, so it's better to watch it a couple of times. So that's the reason why I'm keeping all my records. Records are there since a year ago, or two, I think, more than two. Okay, so can you guys just confirm that we have everything fine, that sound and screen works fine? Just give me one yes in chat, please, so that I will know everything works perfectly well and that we can slowly start. Okay, thank you very much. We have everything working fine on YouTube, so that should work as well for the TradingView. Okay, so TradingView should be fine. Okay, so guys, just don't be ashamed. Just you can just talk. Just use the chat. Okay, so if we will start with the yen pairs are doing nice currently. Okay, we've been trading it since very long, so for those who are following us since very long, they know that we've been tracking this yen pair since this correction was developing. Okay, so and we were selling it there, you can sell it as well over there, and during the vacation, or let's say the holidays, that was another trend to the downside. Okay, so there was two trends to the downside which you're supposed to catch if you didn't watch this one right now. Okay, so as it looks right now, candle is gaining some momentum, some volatility is there, so you can slowly watch to take a chance. Okay, take some sell on yen pairs. Okay, so just don't go all in. Okay, that's not making sense. You can just pick one or maybe two, but stick to risk reward ratio, right? I'm always keep repeating that we have to stick straight to our risk reward ratio, because we don't know which setup exactly will go. Okay, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem which we had basically, and to prevent this, just stick to the risk management. Okay, so what is the potential over there on euro yen? It's that the euro yen will go all the way back down, at least at that low. Okay, so that I'm expecting that we will go at least test the previous low. That's the minimum what we can get out of the trade, and then the price can give us some triangle and then still can go lower. Okay, so formation like this can appear over there, so this will be the bigger correction there in the middle. Okay, but this could be only a running flat and we can start going. Okay, so if the momentum, if the volatility will be very strong, you should not close it. Okay, just put it in break even and watch your account how it's working. Okay, if it will start to bounce off, hope that you're not having stop loss over there exactly, keep it a little bit wider. If you will be stopped out, then we will have to rewatch and relook at the structure, then we will sell again, of course. Okay, I still see that there is a nice opportunity to take a sell, to watch the sell. I don't see any buy currently as it stands right now. What it can do as well is we can have any pullback and still go down, so I don't expect any reversals or any upside from as it stands right now. Okay, but if the pattern will change, then we will change the view, of course, but like I said, there is nothing that can change over there right now. This is everything the same with all yen pairs. Okay, as you can see that yen pair, the Aussie yen is the same. Look at that one, also sell, watch for this sell. I don't think this is the buy stuff. Okay, because this could be a nice as well triangle, and then going lower it can start dropping from this movement but we don't know, okay, because we don't know what exactly is going to happen. But we will try to go for this movement, and then we will decide once we will hit the trend line, because we will discuss about how chart came back to the trend line and what is it doing around the trend line. Okay, so and if we decide, or if we see any special behavior, any loss of momentum, any reactions at the trend line, then you're supposed to take some profit off, because we will go for another leg higher and then it still has to go lower. Okay, so that's very easy. Okay, yen pairs should not be difficult to trade. We all should see this kind of the movements. The next one is USD yen. Okay, I think that everyone understand what this move is about to do, or what the USD yen is about to do. It's supposed to not be strange or hard. Okay, we're still watching there for sell stops. Definitely I don't see any buy stop. In case if you take any buy from there, from this flag resistance over there, if you took this buy, okay, fine, just take your profit away. Okay, I don't see the big buy which will go and break out. Okay, but if you still do believe, if you're buying from this flag over there, from the bottom of the trend line, then move break even. Okay, move break even if you catch it. I didn't go for buy because I never counter the movement. Okay, I'm not countering the moves. Like if we have the downside, I'm not taking the buys, I'm sticking with the sell stops until I get the breakout correction, then I go for the buy. That's just one of my rules which I don't violate, right? So rules are there to violate them. No, I'm just kidding. We have to stick to the rules. Gold short, yeah, gold short was ready in the morning. You're supposed to already be in the sell. Hi everyone, so it seems that TradingView is waking up right now. Hello everyone. So make sure that you watch all the yen pairs, right? I will talk about the gold, just give me a couple of minutes and then we will discuss about the gold, of course, that's not a problem. So yen pairs are very interested. Let's watch for this sell stop. Once it will start breaking, it's gonna be nice. Okay, so as you can see, your yen is already trying to do something. There is some candles trying to appear. We have 30 minutes left, and then the 4-hour candle will close, and that could be a nice sign that we will be keep pushing lower. Okay, this move, there is a nice potential. I think that there is at least 300 pips almost to be made. Same there, Aussie yen as well. Okay, nice pips at least back at the bottom. But if we will be lucky, and if this will be the move which will start breaking, then we will have something like this for 400 or even more. But the minimum is back at the turn, and then we will decide. Okay, but we have to be in the trade earlier because setup looks fine, right? That's all what we can see. Same there, CAD yen. Okay, CAD yen, that's supposed to drag down as well, so keep on watching. Okay, so all yen pairs are very interested. I keep eyes on all of them and will not leave this movement. Okay, same there. This one to drag lower. GFM, same pattern, same pullback. That's strong pullback, breaking with this candle over there. So it's really worth of watching. What I'm showing you over there, don't take all the sell yen pairs. Okay, don't sell all yen pairs because that's not making sense. Okay, just pick one or maximum two. Okay, that's all what you can do. Choose two. Okay, don't do more because that's not making sense. You're increasing risk then. Okay, don't over risk and don't over trade. Same there. Look at that one, pound yen. That one it's the same as the rest of the yen pairs, but I didn't decide to pick the pound yen. Okay, so keep that. Maybe during the webinar this will drop down aggressively. That's gonna be a nice demonstration, let's say like that. Not demonstration, or it will be the live trade that we took together over there. Gold, what we have with the gold, yeah, gold already went lower. You're supposed to be selling it from the top or on the break at least. Okay, break over there, that's where I would sell it, putting my stop loss above there, and we'll let it go. I think that the silver already went, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, silver already went. This is what we've been discussing in the previous webinar. So hope you guys that you catch these movements. Okay, we've been discussing in the previous webinar, especially for the gold. Gold is what we have a discussion about. Okay, so guys, are you taking any trades? Is there anything happening with your radar? Do you have anything on my radar? That's my biggest focus is on yen pairs, and of course I have a couple of trades that are already running. Okay, so I took the pound chief. I took it somewhere there. My stop is there, and I'm watching what the price is trying to do earlier. Okay, so still holding it. The worst case scenario, it will be the break-even trade. That's the worst case what could happen basically over there. And euro dollar, okay, this is still on my radar, watching for the buy. What I took is euro GBP. Okay, I already took it. That's my trade currently running. We'll see how it develops. I think that we will have some correction over there, and then we will have more upside, or just a simple pullback and then go even higher. I really do expect that we will go break this top at least. Okay, that pattern has changed a little bit. Okay, so this could be one movement, another one, and then we will have a deeper correction, and then we can go even higher. But that's too far for forecast. Nobody cannot know what the price will do that far away. But for now, we have a correction. We have to go higher. That's all what we have right now, and I'm sticking to this next move to the upside. I'm already in the trade, as you can see. USD CAD, same there. Okay, I already took the trade from the bottom. This is where I have taken the trade. What I think there on the daily, there is a nice potential on daily, because that looks like a nice impulsive movement over there. We have a nice correction, so what we can expect that we will repeat at least this kind of the movement. So we will go for another leg higher at least. What would be great if this will be the running flat, then it will even go above that high, then drops and then go higher. Okay, then this will be just a little bit more complicated structure, but the direction will still be to the upside. So really worth of taking trade. That's why I pick it. Looks great. Okay, met my rules for entry, and that's all. I don't overthink. I just go for the trade. Okay, because you should not be overthinking. Okay, what I want from every one of you, that you are not overthinking when you're trading. Okay, so if you have the rules, if this met your rules for entry, enter. Okay, don't think too much, because it will cost you a lot. Okay, this is what usually happens to more advanced traders. Beginners are not having that difficulties with getting into the trade immediately, but people who are more experienced and still can become consistently profitable, they have some traumas, they have some bad feelings or bad trades, and that's the reason why they can just get into the trade and go for the trade. Okay, and FOMO then it appears and so on. So try to avoid it and try to just stick to your risk. Okay, been talking a lot for this risk management, because you should not be over violating the risk, over risking, let's say like that, because then you will probably get yourself in some troubles. I'm not saying that you will get yourself in your financial troubles. That's the minimum what you can do. You will be trapped in your mind. Okay, your mind will become the problem over there. So don't over risk. It's really expensive for your brain, for your mindset. It's the biggest problem, right? So next one, Euro Aussie. This is what I have as well. That's what I have saw over there. It's a nice corrective pattern pushing lower. So what I will do is I will watch now this one. If this pulls back, goes up, stop at the trend line, then this is what I will consider as one more leg to the downside. So then I will decide on the trend line. I will decide after having these, I will decide and see what the price is trying to do. If it goes for another leg higher, it will just become bigger correction, then I will buy again from another low. Okay, from another low is what I will buy, and we'll go for this movement. But currently it's doing nice, pushing up nicely, so I don't see any problems or anything that I should close my trade or whatever. Okay, I don't put my trades on break even very fast. I just give them some room. Okay, room is very important. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you everyone for all the good and positive feedback. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I would be very happy if you can hit that like button. Okay, it really means a lot to me, so please hit that like button. That's the minimum what I would love to see. DXY long, let's see. Now it's not that long basically. I don't see that this is the big confirmation for more upside. That's just one impulse to the upside, and relationship to 1 to 3, that could be just the extension of this correction over there, and I really don't trust him. Okay, I really don't trust that this is the buy. Okay, what will change my view, or what will confirm that buy is over there, is this correction. Then I will say, oh yeah, now we have confirmed movement for more upside, and then we'll start watching for the buy. But until as it struggles like this 1 to 3 and with short impulsive, that's not a big impulsive movement. Okay, and even this one wasn't. So it was impulse, corrective impulse. Let me go on lower time, and so it will be much more easier to recognize for you. Okay, so went up, correct over there. Look at that one, how beautiful this went up. That's just one part of the correction, something like this, and it still has to come lower. Okay, daily, what we have on the daily, we are still, let me show you the weekly. We are still in this big channel over there. Okay, and I really do anticipate this is about to go lower. Okay, so what it could do, it could just do something like this or this. That's all what I see from having a buy over there. And there's something that's not showing yet, this buy. But if it corrects, give us the correction, this will be my confirmation. Then I will go for this buy. But that buy is not gonna last longer. It's gonna be just something like this, and we sell again. So you have to be aware where you're selling, what you're doing, where you're buying, what you're doing, where you're trading, because based on that, you know that you will not hold any buy that you will take for long. You will get out of the trade very fast with this buy on DXY. Okay, but right now I really don't see something like that. No confirmation. It's more like a correction from more downside. It's still flat over there and more downside. That's gonna be very nicely visible on 4 hour. Let me just repair this structure, let's say like that. Okay, that's a kind of confusing one. I can put it like that for now, but that's not stable. Okay, you're supposed to not connect with the current high, because if you do so, that's the biggest mistake that most of the new traders are doing, that they are just moving this trend line, bum 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 bum, and if you will do so, once you'll see that you miss the buy stop, right? So very dangerous to put the trend line on the last active high or last active candle there. Where is the high, right? Okay, I'd rather put it like this and watch this one as the corrective structure. That's gonna be my view on there on DXY. It could go down and then it will go for the bigger correction, what we do anticipate. That buy will be tradable, of course, and then this push the downside. Very interested move, but for now that's far away from being ready. Okay, so first now we can go for the buy, for the sell. Sorry, I don't see long, seriously. If you are buying it from there, very good. I'm not saying that's something wrong. If you're capable of doing this, just hold your trades. So based on this sell, we will have a buy on your USD. Your USD will go higher. Okay, so that's not a question. Okay, this still has to go up. I don't see that it will just drop. As we can see, we are still in this structure over there. We are still in this is the structure, see? As the impulse to the upside is the corrective structure, and on the leg higher, then you can decide that the price will go lower, or for this deeper correction, which I was already mentioning on DXY. That's my view and how I would trade. Okay, so you can see now what the price is doing over there, and then you can go for this buy over there. Definitely you can go for this buy and see what happens. Go for this buy and see what happens, but not as it stands right now from the current standpoint. Give it some more time, give it some more candles to develop over there. Let it do something like this over there, Let it struggle over there, then you take a buy. But don't be too fast. But if it drops, you ignore. That's not the setup for you, because you should be selling it from higher spots or somewhere there. If you did so, then okay, but from where it stands right now, you can take the sell. Okay, because first thing which has to be clear to everyone, this is very bad spot. There is really bad risk to reward ratio, because you can just put your stop loss as you want. Okay, you can't put your stop loss as you want. You have to put your stop loss which is reasonable, which is safe, right? If you have the safe stop loss, this is where you put your stop loss level. You don't just put it based on pips. You have to put it based on the rules, based on where is safe. So selling there, that's not reasonable. Sell stop loss anywhere. Okay, you should be selling it from the higher spots after the correction, but that's already gone lower. More chances are for buy, so that's the reason why you should watch for the buy stops. Okay, so this one, what else? New Zealand USD, yeah, this one as well. This one's going down as a nice triangle. It will keep pushing lower. I think that we will break the low, and then we can start for another leg higher. Okay, it's gonna be interesting for this week. I don't see the break to downside really. Okay, so if this will break down, then means the DXY will go higher. This is what I don't see, and what the chart is telling to me. If it goes, and in case if that happens, that I'm not in the trade. Okay, I don't care, because that didn't met my rules. Okay, I'm always sticking to my rules, because we will never know what will happen, and anything can happen. And if you have this kind of mindset that anything can happen, you will not be risking and just jumping into the trade. You will just stick to your rules, your setup, because you know that it works, right? Okay, so stick to the setup, and currently as it stands right now, I don't have a buy stop over there. I will have a sell stop over there, not a buy, a sell. So pound USD the same kind of the behavior during this week, probably tomorrow, right? So this can struggle over there and then shoot to the upside. That's very, very possible movement. This is kind of very slow movement and corrective move. That could be a swell 1, this could be the correction 2, and this could be the very slow 3, and then we go up. Very, very possible that we will have this kind of the pattern development over there, and we will lose its strength over there, and then for another shoot to the upside. So those analyses are kind of making sense with DXY downside, right? So this is going down. What is the problem is if you're mixed with these emotions, and if you're on lower time frame watching this, that looks very, very big uptrend, right? So if you watch this on lower time frame, that looks like a very big uptrend, especially if you watch just this part of the chart. Okay, that's why I'm always repeating you that you have to watch the bigger picture. Bigger picture means that you zoom out and you watch the whole structure. That's what I want from you. Watch the whole structure like this, and just zoom out and see where we are, what the price is trying to do. And also USD, same there. Okay, went lower as yesterday. There was a correction, going lower. So can I sell? No, definitely that's not your selling spot. You're a little bit late over there. You can't do much. You can just wait, or if you get another chance or another pullback like it did over there, if you get this, you can get in. But if you didn't, if you're not in the trade from the top or from the higher spot, you can get in right now. It doesn't matter if anyone will say that this will drop back to this low. You should not trade it because you wasn't ready on time. This should not be anyone's sell stop. No one should be selling it from this point. Very dangerous, and this is what a lot of people are doing their mistakes. And then they are saying, how the hell I can get stopped out immediately, why my risk management is bad, why my account is not growing, just because these small trading errors. Those are very small trading errors which you should avoid. Okay, and definitely you have to develop the rules for and how you enter, when you enter, and why you enter, what is risk management, and so on. What else? USD Chief, same as the DXY, right? So it can just struggle over there, back to the top, and then you can watch for sell stops. This one has some potential for more downside, right? So I will just put that on a little bit backward. If I zoom out, we are on the very difficult spot on the daily, as you can see. But if this correction stands there, this is a nice correction for more downside. We can go downside. That also makes sense if dollar drops. If dollar drops, USD Chief will drag lower as well. Okay, I don't have a buy stop right now, so when I will have a buy stop, what will confirm my buy? My buy will be there or there. One of my buy was there basically. This was my buy and I took profit over there. That's what I did. Get in, get out, because first that looks like, and based on my rules was 1, 1, 2, 3, and 3. 1, 2, 3, like this. And then that's the reason why I took this third movement, the third wave to the upside, because I knew we break the low, we will go back at the top, and now I'm not trading. Now if that should correct, and if I get this setup, if there will be anything that shows me for more downside, then I will go for the sell. Because this can just drag lower. Very nice move to the downside. Can appear over there. So very, very, very interesting chart to watch over there. But everything depends on the DXY, of course. Yeah. Depends what he will do. What you guys are trading? Do you have any interesting setups? Come on, just use your chat. Don't be ashamed. Let's see what the yen is doing. Nothing yet. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for this great information. Thank you as well for being there, and I'm glad that it helps you and it's informative for you. I'm doing fine, thank you very much. I already started with trading and with these new year goals. I'm slowly getting back into my daily routine. Aussie New Zealand long. Let's see. Aussie New Zealand long. I would not go for that long yet. That long, it's not supported, not confirmed. Okay, we were going down, down, down. Like this, all our corrections for downside, downside, downside. Then what? We have a deeper downside correction. What the price can do, it can still go lower. That's the problem now. Or what do we need? If this will go higher, then this has to correct. It could be deeper correction, it could be shorter correction, whatever. But I don't think this one. This is not enough. We need a bigger one, like this one. Okay, impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, bigger movement than up, or something like this. Look at that one. That could as well exist. It bounces off from the previous lower there, as you can see, with a nice impulsive movement. If you didn't catch it, you should not feel anything that you missed, okay, because it always cracks. Look at that one, it always cracks. So this one can just do something like that, went up, spike up basically, and then go for the deeper correction, and then the price will still go to the upside. So currently I will not be trading over there. It's not even good for the sell stop. I don't see this good sell stop. Okay, this can just struggle over there, or if you want, you can take this sell. You can take this sell back to the trend line. You have to be very fast. Okay, you should not leave this trade open. Take the sell and put your stop loss somewhere there and see how far it goes, what it does, and so on. Back to the trend line. If you will be lucky, this can just drag lower. I decided to rather trade the amperes and watch my amperes, right? So that's my perfect decision. What about Bitcoin? Could you have a look, please? Yes, of course. I will have a look on the Bitcoin. We didn't discuss it for a while, so where is it over there? I still think that the Bitcoin will go lower. One more leg lower. That's currently what I can see. Or if I go to daily, I see that the price is in some triangle. Okay, we can see that we are losing its momentum. That could just go down, then go up, and still can go another leg lower and then up. Okay, that's more complicated scenario. But what it could do as well, it could develop some flat formation nights over there and then go for another leg lower, break this low, and then starts pushing higher. Very, very possible scenario. Okay, and another one. Can this correction, as it stands right now, can this get complicated? Yes, possible. Why not? Okay, everything can happen. Everything can happen across the market, so this could just go up like this and then still go lower. This is still possible, right? So be very careful with the Bitcoin those days. But if you're watching it to buy, it depends how you're trading. Are you investing or are you trading it? Okay, if you are investing it, then you should not be afraid. Anyway, that's supposed to be a good spot. You're welcome. But as we mentioned already, the crypto will be very interested in the upcoming weeks, months, or whatever. Okay, so will be on our radar because there will be some potential for longer term investments and a nice potential in developing over there. Really worth of watching it and investing it, of course. Thank you very much as well. What else do we have over there? This will be very good investment over there. I already watched some things over there, and yeah, this is my longer term view on Bitcoin. My longer term view, this is what I do anticipate that the Bitcoin will do. Basically, if you are an investor, you should not care. Yeah, around 13k, yeah. 13k probably. Let me just see. Much better. Yes, somewhere in between 15k and I don't think it will go that lower. You've mentioned 20k now. That's I don't see that the price will go that much. It will go somewhere there between 50 and 14k. Okay, somewhere there. Probably somewhere there will be a very good spot. Okay, depends. Are you long-term investing? Are you spot trade or are you trading? Because if you do invest or if you spot trade, then it's not that important from which exactly spot will you take it. Okay, so all those who are spot trading, you can watch. You can basically buy it as soon as it breaks the low. Swing trade as well. Okay, but for those who are long-term investing, for those who are spot trade, you can buy it somewhere there. Okay, because you're buying it kind of low, so you should not care what it could do. It could just go a little bit something like this, a little bit down and then up. That's the worst minus that could happen over there, from there to there. Okay, but anyway, if it goes deeper, not a problem. That should not be a problem because you spot trade. Okay, you just hold it. It will come back very fast because once this will start go, it will go very fast. So that's why I'm saying it's important if you are investing or if you are buying. Okay, these are very, very different mindsets and strategies and so on. If you're an investor or if you're a trader, that's big thing. If you're an investor, you should not care that much for the perfect spot. But if you're a trader, you have to be very precious about where you enter, how you enter, what is your entry spot, and so on. And yeah, very good that you are asking, guys. Very good. What's my yen doing? Nothing, probably, of course. Yeah, I just want to see where my candle ends. Yeah, that's gonna be that could be a nice sign, but who knows, right? That's supposed to be a nice sign. That should just keep on dragging lower now. Use the yen. Yeah, this will be the last one probably. Use the yen will be the last to start break. This one, it's use the yen. It's waiting probably the dollar to start dropping. This one to start dropping. That's USDN. That's why USDN is behind every yen pair. CAD yen, yeah, this one as well. They will start going lower. So keep your eyes over there on those yen pairs. The rest is not tradable. At least if you're not in the entry already, okay? So I'm holding a lot of trades since very early, since yesterday, so don't try to get my trades. Don't try to open the trades which I'm in. So a couple of times I see that you guys are trying to catch my trades. Okay, so I enter here. That doesn't mean you can enter over there. No. Okay, so let me show you a quick demonstration. If you enter it over there, your entry point is very important. Why? Because if you enter there, put your stop loss, your risk reward is very bad. Look at that one. Till the trend line, you will make only 1 per 0.3. So if you invest $100, you will make only $30. That's not risk to reward ratio. You should not be doing this. But if you change your stop loss, do something like this. That's something what you can't do. You just can't shorten your stop loss, because this is not a reasonable stop loss. This is a reasonable stop loss. Under that low, it's a reasonable stop loss. Not over there inside of this structure. Why? Because this can just get a bigger correction, you'll be stopped out. I will not be even on break even, for example. And that's the reason why you can't just get in the trade whenever you want, especially if you're trading. If you're investing, that's not that big problem. But if you're a trader, if you are here to learn trading, you should not be doing this kind of mistake. You have to be in the entry on time. When you have a spot, when you have a setup, right? Not from there. It's very, very dangerous. Even the correction can stop you out. And as you know, corrections appears, right? Always. Corrections are there always. I have a question. Is it possible to make money with around $100 per trade forex? I know you are saying you need a big amount, but is it still possible? Is it possible to make money with? Okay, that's a good question. You are saying, is it possible to make money with around $100 per trade? That's a very, very good question. Because I'm still asking, what is your account? Okay, your account should be at least 10K. Okay, so one of our followers is asking, is it possible to make money with $100 per trade? But I'm asking, what is your account? Okay, because if you have a $200 account and your risk per trade is $100, that ain't gonna work. But if you have a 10K dollar, and then you're risking, okay, I will make it cross so it will not confuse you. If you have 10K and using $100 per trade, yes, you can make money and you can start making some really nice money over there with this kind of risk per trade, let's say. It's very, very nice. Okay, that's something good to start with. Okay, if you have 10K, $100 per trade, you can generate very, very nice profits. But if you have less than a 10K and using $100 per trade, then this is not gonna work. Okay, you can have, for example, even $1,000 and risk $100 per trade. No, this ain't gonna work. It can work in the next couple of days, but will not work because we have to watch it for consistent trades. Okay, we need more trades. You can watch it in 10 trades what will happen. You have to trade at least 50 trades and see what happens. Yes, because it's no. Yeah, one saying yes, it's possible because you learn. No, it's not possible. Then leverage up, you just can't live off it. No, it's you can't make. I'm still there that you can make money. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. Trading, it's not about one trade. It's not about 10 trades. That's wrong thinking. You cannot know that your next 10 trades will be a winning trades. Nobody can know. But if it will be the losing, then you are without account, with only 10 trades. That's wrong thinking, but I'm always repeating. You can't trade that, like in 10 trades that you lost 10K. You should at least split it for 50 trades, okay? Split it for 50 trades. Then you can trade, not the 10 trades. Because if you're 1% risk per trade, it's not a joke, because you can, how many trades you can open over there with, if you have 10K account and 100 per trade? If you lose, how much you can lose? Are you guys there or? Okay, so let me help you. If you have 10K account and risking $100 per trade, you can make 100 trades. This is how you have to think. You can make 100 trades, and in these 100 trades, I can guarantee that you will not lose. Okay, you can have a losing streak of 10 trades in a row, 20, 30 trades in a row. You can lose. You can afford to lose 30 trades in a row, and you will still be profitable by the end of the month, or once you reach 100 trades, you will still be profitable. Because trading, it's not about being right or wrong. Trading, it's not about how good your analysis is. It's about how you trade, and it's about consistency, how you're opening trades, how many trades you're opening, and so on, and about your risk management. That's really minimum. If you are trying to not be wrong with trading, then you will end up blowing your account. Okay, because we can't avoid being wrong. Anything can happen, whatever can happen, and it should not confuse you. Yes, and $100 is a gambling if you have a small account. But if you have a 10K account, 20K account, and using $100 per trade, you can open 100 trades. Okay, so let's make it more simple. Yeah, it's gambling if you have a... I'm not saying it's a gambling, but you have more chances that you will lose your trade, because if you have 10K account, okay, let me just do a drawing so there. If you have a 10K account using $100 per trade, then you can open only 10 trades. But if I have 10K account using $100 per trade, and I'm capable of open 100 trades. Okay, so I will have to lose 100 trades in a row to lose my 10K. Here with $1,000 account and $100 per trade. Oh, I'm not drawing perfectly. Never mind. I have only 10 trades. Okay? And once you understand that trading, it's about probability. It's not about what you did based on 10 trades. Your statistic or your trading sample or strategy needs to rely on at least 100 trades. There is nothing. 10 trades are nothing. You can be just lucky in these 10 trades and you will make money. But in the rest 10, you will blow everything. That's what I'm saying. But in 100 trades, this is where magic starts, and this is where you will become very, 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 very profitable. And this is where you will generate money like you are a casino. Okay, you will be the casino and you will be generating money. That's my point. It's about the number. Trading, it's a number game. That's a big business. You will have to think like you are the casino. All numbers will work in your favor. If you have 100 times, if you have 100 chances, let's say like that. Okay, so hope you guys are getting my point right now. This is very important to understand. Okay, so yeah, exactly like Zalko is saying. He's very, very right on this one. He's saying no shame with micro lot with small accounts. That's correct. Once you will grab that understanding, once you will set your mind for this, I can trust you that you will become very, very profitable. And you will not be focusing on not being wrong, because you will end up being wrong, right? You will be trapped. You will be in one circle where there's no exit. You will be keep losing, maybe a couple of wins and then losing again. And your emotions will be very, very, very confused. You will not know what you're doing, basically. What do you expect for the coming day for your USD to go up? We discussed about that. Your USD. Probably you wasn't there, right? Okay, so let me know, did you guys, did this helps you to give another view? You guys can just give a small test. Use those risk to value ratio and watch trading what will happen in 100 trades, and come back to me and tell me, did your mind change? That will be my first question. Next question will be, did you generate profits in 100 trades? Right, so I can bet on that it will totally be a different story, because many traders are focusing to being right or to get most out of 10 trades instead of to make money out of 100 trades. Okay, this is where you have to make this switch in your mind. I did the same. I was kind of a lot of focusing on what will happen in 10 trades or how much money will I generate in 10 trades, and completely ignore the big picture of taking 100 trades. But that's being trader and being very profitable trader is a lot of your mindset. Depends on what is your mindset. If you're not understanding what I'm trying to say right now, make sure that you watch that lesson again. It's very, very important. If you understand this, I'm much more sure that you will be profitable. What if we only place trade in the moments that we are really sure? Yeah. Okay, so the question is, what if we only place trades in the moments that we are really sure? That moment doesn't exist. Simple. Because you can't know what will happen. You can't be for sure that your setup, or that you are sure. How you will know that your setup or your analysis is very good? You can't know. You can't know that this analysis met all my rules for entry. How I can know? You can't know, because anything can happen. Every moment in market is unique, and we all know that patterns repeat themselves. We all know, and they do. Okay, patterns really repeat themselves over and over again. But every moment in the market is unique, so you can know exactly which setup will be wrong, or which one will go and which one will not, because we know that all of them will not go. That's for sure. But in 100 trades, if you use those patterns, I can bet on that you will generate a very nice profit. That's what I'm trying to show you over there. So no trading for accounts less than 10k. That depends on you. Okay, so you can trade with smaller amount. Yeah, exactly, like Zolko is saying. You can practice with demo and trade with micro. That's very good. Because once you will understand what you're doing, once you will grab that concept, what trading is really about, you will start making very nice money, and it will help you a lot. You can just practice. Okay, use demo 10k and start trading. You'll see. You'll change your mind. You will watch charts totally with a different perspective. You'll start trading like professional does. Okay, because professional traders with big money, those who are having big capitals, they don't think, or they don't have their attention or focus on what will happen in the next 10 trades. They will focus what will happen in the next 100 trades, because they understand that trading is about probability. Okay, it's really hard to lose money in 100 trades if you stick to the risk reward ratio and so on. And of course, you need good rules. I'm not saying that you don't need a good strategy. You need a good strategy, good rules, and then you will make very nice money. Okay, so that was very interesting lesson. So I hope that you will watch it a couple of times. It could be kind of hard before you will get my point. If you still don't get it, you can leave a comment under the video, okay, because this video will be uploaded on my YouTube channel, so you can watch it whenever you want. You can even share with your friend, you can discuss about it and so on. And I hope it will be very informative for you, right? So I will end the webinar over there. We have a very good webinar. So we'll wait a couple of minutes. If any one of you will have any questions, then I will slowly end the webinar. You are welcome. I'm very glad when I share the knowledge and helps you. Okay, this is the purpose of this kind of the webinars which I'm doing. Okay, so keep your eyes on the amperes and what we were discussing in the webinar. You can as well try this theory about these probabilities. Okay, just give it a try. Use a demo, give it a shot, let's see what happens. You will be amazed how wonderful this works. More than amazed, right? So take care, enjoy your day, and see you next webinar. Give me some likes, please. That's the minimum what you can do. Thank you very much and see you. Bye bye.